Hi, I'm Danny DeLillo with NewFilmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Moviemaker magazine. We're here at the beautiful Cambridge showroom in West Hollywood, and we're speaking with Mandy Fabian, who has got her movie, Somebody's Mother. Let's take a look at a clip.
Frank, you are a naughty boy. Yes.
Honey, you knew this would happen.
No, I didn't.
When your folks split, you told her she would date again one day.
Okay, I did say that, but I guess I just thought she was going to come out a little more gracefully, like gradually, you know, but this is not that.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
She is supposed to be the mother here.
Mandy, it's so delightful to have you here today with us.
Thank you. It is so delightful to be here. A beautiful space.
It is, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Yeah. I'm furniture shopping as we...
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so if I'm not focused, it's because I'm buying a bed set.
Fantastic. We'll do that afterwards. Excellent.
Yeah.
Tell us a brief synopsis of your film, Somebody's Mother.
Somebody's Mother is, the log line is Maggie, this very type A woman, has her very pristine Christmas holiday hijacked when her mother brings home an unexpected visitor for Christmas morning. And it's basically her much younger, hottie Hispanic new boyfriend.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And you directed and wrote this movie. I mean, how was that experience?
Oh, it was great. You know, one of the things that led me to be a director is I was a writer for many years. I was an actor and a singer and an editor, and I just did everything, basically. And I kind of thought I was crazy. And then, you know, it came to the point where I was like, I wanted all my stuff to be a certain way, but I was never in charge. Mm-hmm. So I was 8 months pregnant, and I was like, well, let's just direct a movie. So
you made a movie 8 months pregnant?
I did. I directed my first short film when I was 8 months pregnant.
Can we give her an Academy Award now, please? I mean, that's amazing.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
That's a great idea, right?
Academy members, if you're watching. So it was just one of those things where I was like, oh, it'll be my taste. Like, it'll be my timing. Every edit, every, line delivery, everything that comes across in the film will be something that I've chosen or curated or whatever, and that's how I got into directing, because of the writing aspect of it.
And speaking of writing, I mean, it's wonderfully so funny and so comedic.
Thank you.
How did you find your inspiration to write something like that?
I'm always really fascinated with my type of humor is like awkward funny. It's like I love broad comedies, but I have a tendency, I'm not really like necessarily always drawn to them. Mm-hmm. But I did, because I did sketch comedy for so many years. But even when I did sketch, like it was always really character driven and just like weird characters in really awkward situations. And I thought that sad people who couldn't see themselves were funny. Yeah. So I kind of it was based on an actual conversation that happened. I was driving, I think I was literally driving to the airport to pick up my sister, and my mom was talking to a man on the phone. She was flirting with a guy on the phone in the back seat. She was kind of giggling and acting like a teenager, and I was just finding it so odd. I'm like, who's the mother here? Like, I'm driving everyone to the airport, and my mother's giggling with her new boyfriend on the phone. Like, it was such a role reversal, and I thought it was really cool. And so then I just sort of created a more extreme story around it. Because I had another idea about a short film about a younger woman who brings her Hispanic boyfriend home to meet her Texas family. And that was going to be more about the racism that nobody wanted to say that they felt. Mm-hmm. And they found every reason to like him that wasn't that he was Hispanic, Mm-hmm. So I kind of melded the two ideas because I wasn't really, I was more excited actually about the ageism of this woman kind of judging her mother for being this sexual open, she's allowed to date. And then it kind of morphed into this great primal thing of, passing the torch of parenthood. Like everybody has a parent, and at some point, everybody is the parent, and they have to let go of their parent being the one who takes care of them. And that was something it was kind of exciting that I didn't even realize when I wrote it. I didn't realize until the end of the movie when she says, I'm the mother,
And speaking of, the actors, the casting's so pitch perfect. How did you find them?
You know, I went with people I knew. Like I started with actors who I really admired, who I could get access to, and then started to like. It was interesting because I had to sort of I needed to get the mother first before I could cast the daughters, and then once Sharon Lawrence read the script, she's a huge advocate too for female directors. Like she was on the board of Women in Film, and like I met her at the Holly Shorts Film Festival last year with my first film, and she was just delightful and so supportive. And so I was like, you know, there's a possibility that just because I'm a woman, and it's a good, if she likes the script, she would say yes, and she did. So it started with her, and then I knew Christine, and like I think they look so mother-daughter. And you know, my producers said, if you say they're a family, they're a family. They don't have to look alike. But I really wanted them to. I really wanted it to look and feel like a family. So I was very lucky because I had worked with Missy on my first short film. So she graciously agreed to play the older sister. And then Christine Lake and I had seen do really broad musical theater comedy. I'd never seen her do anything that was more grounded. Mm-hmm. And she did it beautifully.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
She saved me because I wrote a movie that I was like, I love it because it's so personal, but I'm not sure if everybody's going to get it. I'm not sure you know, it might just be like, what's the point? But it seems to resonate with people. I'm very grateful for that. And I think it's really because the actors it resonated for them.
And you got the mother, and then you've got this amazing little girl who said one of my favorite lines in it, which was "Mommy, is Grandma in trouble?" How did you find her?
She actually, I was, until about literally 2 weeks before the shoot, I was planning to use my own 3-year-old daughter.
Oh, so you actually 3-year-old daughter?
Yes, I have an actual.
Brutal.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, but then what I realized as I was raising my 3-year-old, I was like, well, she doesn't listen to anything I say. I can't direct her in a movie. She doesn't, I can't even control her in life, much less on a movie set when I've, you know, time's ticking and everyone's waiting and I can't get Abby to do what I want her to do. Like, oh. So I was lucky, and I had a friend who, their 5-year-old daughter had just wrapped a movie.
Oh, wow.
And she loved being on set. She loved the experience. So I called and I was like, you know, would she do it? And they said yes. And
That's
she
amazing.
was great. She was such a pro. Such a pro.
Yeah, she was fantastic.
Yeah, she was great. And then the younger baby is my daughter, Delilah, who is just, her birthday, she's turning 2 tomorrow. She disappears in the movie because she's in the first scene, and then she got sick. She had like 103 fever the second day of shooting.
Oh, bless her.
So she couldn't be in the Christmas scene because I'm not going to abuse my own child.
No, of course.
Probably if it was somebody else's, I would have, but not mine.
Yeah.
Or exactly the opposite. I'd be like a stage mom, like, you will work today.
But this was a very family project. I mean, I'm amazed that Mandy did this 8 months pregnant, which was just fascinating to me.
Well, the first one, not this one.
The first one.
This one I was not pregnant.
So she wasn't pregnant for this one. So Mandy, but
I'll be pregnant for the Oscars.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Mandy, this is interesting because this is very much a family project. Your husband actually produced the movie.
Yes, he did. He was very gracious in helping me put it together because I was, you know, with 2 kids and the writing, I was a little bit like, I really want to direct something and I really love the script and it's ready to go, but how do I put this all together? And he was like, let's do it. And he helped me reach out to actors, and you know, he's just such a great presence and such a talented guy. And he's actually in the movie as well. And that actually was an accident. We had another guy who was supposed to do it, and he couldn't come at the last minute. So Patrick stepped in, and he has on a wig, and he plays the drugged out rocker husband of Missy Pyle's character.
That's brilliant. I mean, well, Mandy, we're so happy to have your film selected and that now you're part of the New Filmmakers family. So thank you very much for joining us in the studio today. It was really wonderful to have you. And we'll be seeing so much more of Mandy in all her wonderful films.
Thank you.
You're welcome.